In every moment, you have a fundamental choice to make. Are you paying attention to what you don't want? Or are you paying attention to what you do want? It sounds super simplistic, but if you're really, really looking into that, you will see that that goes far beyond the way we ordinarily think about it. You don't just only either spend your attention on what you don't want in terms of a certain outcome in life, in terms of you don't want to have no money, so you spend your attention on having money. No, it goes way farther than that. Every moment you have thoughts, every moment you have feelings, and then you have thoughts about those feelings, you have thoughts about your thoughts, and they are either what you want or they are what you don't want. The fundamental thing in this is that you can only ever pay attention to one thing. And what you pay attention to in terms of one thing of an opposite, right? Either there's what you want or there's what you don't want. You can never pay attention to both at the same time. But when you pay attention to what you don't want, that's going to be your experience. If you pay attention to what you do want, that's going to be your experience. So there's never any moment when what you pay attention to is not creating your experience. Now, what is it that we truly, truly want? You might think you want a new car. You might think you want a new house. You might think you want your business to succeed. But I'm going to make an assertion here, which is what you actually, truly want is your experience to be pleasant, your experience to be joyful, your experience to be one where you feel powerful, you feel love, you feel satisfied, you feel like you achieved something, which is a feeling state. It is not a outcome happening in the world. See, if it was that simple, everyone who made the millions or who got the promotion or who got the girlfriend, boyfriend, who is married, who has the kids, would have to be happy. But you and I, we both know that external events never fully satisfy what we assume they would satisfy. Because our habit of thought will get us again into paying attention to what we don't want. So you get the million, and then where's your attention going? You don't want to lose the million. So what do you pay attention to? The thing you don't want. Not losing it. So what you start thinking about is losing it. And that's what you do not want. Any moment, at any time, you have the power to shift what your attention is placed on. Right now, there is a very simple exercise you can do to see the truth of that, which is right now you're paying attention to what I'm saying. And when I say your left foot, suddenly your left foot appears in your experience. Now, I make the assumption that it wasn't there just before I said your left foot. Only when you paid attention to your left foot, it was there. That is not to say that the left foot is not there, but it's only there as potential until the moment you place your attention on it. And that is true for everything. Everything appears as you put your attention on it. Also, whatever you think is not in your awareness but exists separately of what you're currently experiencing only exists in the moment that you think that and put your attention on that thought. If you wouldn't know that there's anything outside of your experience, it would not exist for you. Then you could say, yeah, but it might exist for other people. That's a thought. And only when you have your attention on that thought does that possibility exist. And that is what reality truly is. It is pure potentiality. And your attention and your thoughts and your interaction with that creates entirely what you experience in the dream.